Hi, Kevin from Snowy's Outdoors here, and today I'm going to talk about the features of the Pronto 4 air tent from Zempire.
Hit it.
Now the tent is easy to erect for one person. It comes with this nice big awning over the main door and has some really big windows on the sides for really good ventilation. Now the tent comes in this handy drawstring bag. It's also got some carry handles on it. The tent weighs in at 13.7 kilos. When it's packed up in the bag, it'll be about 72 centimetres long by approximately 35 by 35 centimetres. Now just looking at some of these outside features, as you can see, there's this nice big window on the side here, exactly the same as on the other side, big fly screen on it. Now on the end of the poles, you can see that there's the Boston valves. That's what you use for pumping the tent up. There's two, one on the back pole, one on the front pole. You can use them independently if you want to, but otherwise one will do the whole thing. And we come around the back, you have this fly extension, which goes out over a small flap that's inside that you can undo to allow better ventilation going into the tent. Now the dimensions of this tent is approximately 2.53 metres by 2.53 metres. It has an overall length of just over 4 metres, but you've got this extension which is included in that of about 1.7 metres. Now the awning can be pulled out with the poles, as you can see here. You've got some different options. You can actually roll that up and tie it up to these loops here if you don't want to have it sticking out, or you can actually have it tied down like this, and I'll show you the other side as an option too. As you can see on this side, we didn't have it tied down. We actually tied the sides up and put it through these little ties up here, which is very handy. It gives you much better ventilation and movement under the fly. So let's look at the materials. Now the fly material is 3000 millimeter water head rating. It is 150 denier Oxford polyester with a UPF rating of 50. The inner material is 75 denier 190 threads per inch polyester. The frame is a TPU inflatable air system tube, and of course the floor is made up of a polyethylene of 180 grams per square meter. We'll unzip the door. Now I just want to show you, this door has got basically two skins on it. You can see I can unzip the inner panel, which is a solid panel, or we have a fly screen on the outside, so you can have either one open at any time. We'll unzip the door all the way over here and down. We'll roll the door up. Now inside the door, got this little pocket, so we'll just stuff that in there. That keeps the door out of the way. Okay, now over here, we've got this nice little flap that you can undo. Just allows a power cord to go in and out of the tent if you want to run a light or power in there. Now this tent has a height of 1.9 meters inside, with the internal dimensions of 2.3 by 2.3. It's actually a 4-person tent. 4 people will fit in here, but I'd recommend 3. It allows you to give a bit of space for bags and whatever. Now over on this side, we've got some zippered flaps once again over the windows. You can undo those, you can leave them loose if you want to, or once again you've got some loops and ties under here if you want to tie them up, just like I showed you on the other tent. We've got the same on this side here. Once again, zippered flap, and undo it, leave it open if you want to, allow better ventilation. And at the back of the tent here, you've got this flap. This is what I showed you earlier on about that little flap outside. Now you can undo the inner panel and just have the fly screen, or you can undo the whole flap. You get access, you can probably put some gear out there if you wanted to, some boots or whatever, if it's a bit muddy outside. Now up the top here, of course, we've got more ventilation as well that allows good airflow. And you've got this great little feature here of a tie. That's where you can hang a lantern. And if you look across here, you can see there's some little Velcro hooks that you can put your cables in, keeps it up off the ground, and that runs down back to that zippered flap that I showed you earlier on. So that's it for the Zempire Pronto 4 air tent. Now we have some other videos on the setup and dismantling of this tent if you want to see those. If you want to find any other information on this or any other products, go to our website snowys.com.au, where we have the lowest prices every day. So if you want to subscribe, click up here. If you want to watch any more videos, please click over here. And if you want to ask a question, leave a comment down below.